Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jonathan with TLD. As many of you guys know, the Blackberry tablet was announced yesterday. It's called the PlayBook, which honestly I kind of like the name better than the iPad. But as far as specs go, this thing walks all over the iPad on paper. No, literally it does. No, but in all seriousness, really looking forward to this tablet. I've been hearing a lot of articles and comparisons, a lot of talk comparing it to the iPad if it's going to be the iPad killer. So let's go ahead and walk through some spec comparisons, let you guys know what I think of it compared to the iPad, and then I'll let you guys know if I think it's going to be an iPad killer at the end of this video. Alright, so like I said, spec-wise, this thing's an absolute beast as far as the Blackberry PlayBook. We get a 1 GHz dual-core processor as opposed to the 1 GHz Apple single-core, and 1 gig of RAM compared to the 256 megs on the iPad, so 4 times that as far as the RAM goes. Now the display, the iPad's bigger and it's an LED display as opposed to an LCD. Now the OS is one of the biggest things I want to point out right here, the Blackberry OS versus the iOS. So regardless of specs, the iOS is intuitive, it runs smoothly, and from my experience with any Blackberry mobile device, I never really liked the actual user interface. So that's one thing I want to actually take a look at when I get my hands on one of the new Blackberry playbooks. Now as far as the camera, obviously we have none on the iPad. And the Blackberry PlayBook is very impressive. There's a 3 megapixel front, a 5 megapixel rear, and they both do 1080p recording on those. Of course, the Blackberry is going to have flash support. The iPad doesn't. To me, that's not a huge deal. I'm kind of getting used to HTML5. I like that, where that's going. Obviously, there's a lot of people that do like flash, so that's a good thing for the Blackberry. Now, as far as high definition support, this does 1080 playback on the PlayBook. Like I said, it does 1080p recording and also has an HDMI output, which I wish they would have on the iPad. I don't think we'll see that anytime soon on the future iPads, but as of right now, it only does 720p playback. There's a few other things that we got to factor in. We don't know the pricing yet on the Blackberry, and the biggest thing I want to point out is that the actual iPad's been out for almost a year now, and the Blackberry is not due out until 2011. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the iPad second generation hit before we see the Blackberry PlayBook, and that's really the kind of thing we got to compare. So for you guys talking about the iPad killer, we really got to wait until this next iPad comes out, because honestly, like I said, it's been out for a year, and they really got to compete with something new instead of comparing it with the older iPad that's going to be kind of obsolete in a couple months. So we will see the front-facing camera on the next iPad, and like I said, there's a couple other things we got to consider as far as battery life. I think the PlayBook's going to come nowhere near as far as battery life compared to the iPad because of the dual-core processor, because of flash. I think this is going to eat up through battery, and I wouldn't be surprised if realistically we saw a 3 to 5 hour battery life on the PlayBook. So that's just kind of my opinion. Let me know what you think on the comments below if you guys are looking forward to this. Like I said, I'm not knocking the PlayBook. This thing looks absolutely phenomenal on paper as far as the specs go, and because of the processor, it's going to do multitasking extremely well. The 1080p video recording is absolutely amazing as far as that goes, so hopefully they do like straight to YouTube uploads for those of you guys who do vlogs. And I think that would be kind of cool for someone like myself doing quick videos, being able to take that. I mean, you guys can look through all the stories, do a quick article, edit it. So as far as that goes, I'm really excited, looking forward to this. The competition, like I said, is going to be great as far as that. It's going to make the other vendors step up their game. Really looking forward to the iPad 2, trying out the Samsung Tab. But let me guys know what you think. Do you guys think this is the iPad killer or the second generation iPad killer? Are you guys looking forward to this? Let me hear your opinions in the comments below. So other than that, if you guys haven't subscribed, feel free to do so already. And I'll catch you guys later.